What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're mainly going to be taking a look at PCTBs, but I do want to start the video by talking about Brilliant Stars. I've had a couple comments of people reaching out about this set over the past, I'd say 48 hours. So I went to TCG Player, I checked out what was going on. It looks like the box is down to around $420-ish on TCG Player. Fairly large drop in a 2-day period from around $490. Now, if you come in here and look at recent sales, a lot of sales recently are like $42, $45. It looks like these presumably are all Korean Brilliant Stars booster boxes, and that's definitely skewing the price. If you look at recent sales for the normal English box, you're at $495, $490, another one at $490, and that's over the past 3 days. Even before that, going back to like the 7th, $496, $492, $500. I've been saying if you watch the Wednesday updates, Brilliant Stars is actually performing fairly well compared to a lot of the other alternate art sets. Sure, there's like the odd box listed maybe around like $430, $420 on eBay, but then it jumps up fairly quickly to $450, then $490. And considering the sales volume, it's in a decent position right now. That could change over the next few days before I do the next update, so definitely tune in next Wednesday. But I wouldn't be too worried about this. This is basically what's happening to Celebration, same deal, some very low sales that is skewing the data. I think this box realistically is still fairly close to like $460-ish, which is definitely nowhere near all-time highs, but it's not as low as I think a lot of people are perceiving it to be right now. So that's that. Getting into PCTBs, a lot of them were down over the past month. Again, we only do this monthly, but there were a couple exceptions to that rule. For example, Scarlet and Violet base, the Miraidon ETB, we're up to around $330. These don't sell super often, so I imagine that plays a role into it. Same thing with Paldea Evolved. These PCTBs were technically up from the last time we did the update, but I think the price of these is coming down. If you check eBay, I'm pretty sure there's one listed as low as like $490, something like that, like sub $500 on these ETBs. So the TCG Player graph is definitely behind, in my opinion. That goes for a lot of these. Obsidian Flames included, $690. I think you can find these in like the $500, $550 range on eBay North America. And we will take a look at some of the top promo cards as well. Outside of that, 151, as always, kind of just staying in this range. But if you go check on eBay, and again, different platform, right? If you only look at TCG Player, take the data from this, you'd think, oh, this is $950, right? It's fairly stable. There's listings as low as $800, I believe, maybe even like $775 for like the odd PCTB. It is still a race to the bottom on a lot of these, but I'd say the majority of the listings are still around like $850, maybe $865, $870 on the high end. So you're down about 10-15% on a lot of these sealed products. The Paradox Rift PCTB, at least the Roaring Moon one, was up a couple dollars over the past month. One of the 4 PCTBs that was up a little bit. These again don't tend to sell too often on eBay North America. Paldean Fates, this is actually one of the better selling PCTBs, which I think is really surprising just because when we look at the regular ETB on the secondary market, it's actually one of the ETBs that doesn't sell that well. But the PC version, even though it's like, 50-60% higher in terms of price, does tend to sell decently well relative to a lot of the other PCTBs. So I don't know. I just think that's kind of interesting. These are still sitting around $410, nowhere near their all-time high either. But when you go look at eBay, I think the lowest listings are at like $400. Maybe there's one at $395 or something. But basically what you see on TCG Player, you're probably going to find on eBay currently. Temporal Forces, I don't check both variants, by the way, for a lot of these sets. I just check the more expensive one. So Temporal Forces, that is the Walking Wake version, $240, staying fairly close to all-time highs. I think if you look on eBay, you can probably find these, though, around $150 in North America. Twilight Masquerade, edging higher as well, sitting around $200 USD per ETB. None of these are super important to look at. I will point out Shrouded Fable, though, just because you see this ETB is sitting around $148. This is currently the cheapest Scarlet and Violet era Pokemon Center ETB. And keep that in the back of your head because it will be relevant to the conversation we have here in a couple of minutes. Stellar Crown, again, nothing super exciting, $190. I think that was up maybe $1 or $2 over the past month. Surging Sparks, you can see definitely heading in the wrong direction, around $250. I I think on eBay you can probably find listings of these $180, $190 USD. Prismatic, this should be no surprise to anyone. This is still the best-selling PCTB from the Scarlet and Violet era, even at $350 in ETB, which a lot of the listings on eBay are around. It's still selling basically double what any other ETB is selling for, I believe. I'm still super bullish on Prismatic, whether it's the regular ETBs or the PCTBs long term. I think if 151, Obsidian Flames, Paldea, if those are still all going to be $500, $600, $800 ETBs, I don't see why Prismatic long term isn't going to get there, especially if you have a sealed case of 4. That is just such an interesting item to hold on to, in my opinion. Journey Together, $167, nothing super important there. Destined Rivals, these have definitely pulled back a little bit if we want to do like the 6-month chart here. These are up to around $400, which didn't surprise me that much because in the summer they were around $180. They were selling like hotcakes. It only made sense that they would go up. We're now back down to around $335. You can probably find them close to like $310, $320 on eBay. Still selling at a decent pace, but nowhere near where they were back in June and July. Now, moving into Black Bolt and White Flare, I feel like we've talked about these regular ETBs a lot. I'm actually super bullish on these at their current prices. At least the regular version's around like what, $75, $80 in ETB. I just think there's so much value in the set. And the same applies to the PC versions. They are definitely some of the cheaper ETBs out there. Black Bolt, you're around $192 on TCG Player. White Flare, you're at $168. Now remember, Shrouded Fable is the cheapest Scarlet and Violet era PCTB, and that is $147 on TCG Player. White Flare, Black Bolt, these are way better sets than Shrouded Fable, and you're only, what, like maybe 20%, 30% higher in terms of price compared to Shrouded Fable when you look at the PCTBs. I know that the promos in these aren't the best, but just based on their exclusivity and also the fact that the sets are way better, a lot more top chases that people actually want to try and open, I can't imagine that these are going to get much cheaper than they currently are. And also, when you look at sales volume, they're in a range where they could potentially move up. I don't think they're going to just climb instantly to $200. They were near 200. Well, White Flare, you're actually around $210. I think Black Bolt at its height was around $230. I don't think they're going to get back to that instantly, but I just can't imagine that these are going to drop too much more than where they currently are. They're selling at a decent pace. There's not a ton out there. And when you consider what would actually have to happen for these boxes to get down to like $120, $130, it would probably take another reprint from the Pokemon Center. I just can't imagine that many people who got these on pre-order for MSRP are going to throw them up for like $120, $130, take their 15% hit on eBay, shipping fees as well, and make like $20, $30. It just doesn't make sense in my opinion. So I can't imagine these will go much lower than what they currently are. I'm not saying go out and buy a ton of these, but it's definitely an item that I would be paying attention to right now. And to close out the video, I do want to show you guys some of the top PC promos too, because I feel like they go hand in hand with this conversation. The Charmander is actually down a lot over the past month, down around 18% on TCG Player. The Wobbuffet, this is down around 16%. The Eevee from Prismatic Evolutions, also not doing too hot, down around 10-ish%. There are a couple doing okay. I mean, the Snorlax are only down 1.7% over the past 28 days. The Pikachu from Paldea Evolved is actually up 0.25%. And then the Miraidon of all promo cards is actually up 5.12% over the past 30 days. But that's all I really wanted to talk about in this video. If you want a short conclusion to it, Black Bolt, White Flare, keep an eye on those. Brilliant Stars, I really wouldn't worry about this dip. A lot of this is just manipulation from some Korean product. If you guys got some value out of this content, I'd really appreciate it if you leave a like, subscribe to the channel. But with all that said, thank you so much for watching the video. Stay safe wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you in the next one.